Okay, welcome back, everybody. Last one cut off, a little quick.
A little soon.
I wasn't expecting it, mainly because there's a save point like 2 minutes from now. I don't know why I didn't just use that, but whatever. So, welcome back. I'm Chi. This is Deathclutch. And
Hi.
I'm going to continue on with my 100% run. Again, we make a little bit of progress. I actually think there is no grinding in this one.
There we go. Thank goodness.
But, RPG, there's going to be grinding. So, I don't go talk to Wedge at all because I don't care about his dumbass. And this potion is... I used to miss that all the time. So make sure
you could barely tell unless you see the glint from the corner there.
Yeah, you didn't have to talk to Jesse, but I did.
Remember the spoiler in episode 1? Well, it's about time for those two to die anyway, so we're getting close.
Okay, so in my opinion, the weirdest enemy in the game, floating seahorses.
Those are just petrifying.
I get the robots. I even get the little crabs, scorpion creatures and stuff like that, but...
Well, I love the name of the seahorse's move, the rolling claw. Why did you put claws on a seahorse?
It's okay, they're all dead.
Bolt!
Yeah. Okay, so let me see... I can't remember if anything really important comes up other than the boss battle. I do grab a tent up here. Right there, actually, that white bag. It's kind of weird because sometimes they're like bags, but sometimes they're not. I don't know. It's a weird game dynamic. And the save point has like a little C. I never really understood that.
I don't know what that's for either.
Maybe it's a Japanese thing, and they just kept the art asset. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me.
Yeah, if anybody knows, just tell us in the comments. It's really perplexing thought on where it came from.
So more of those launcher guys. Again, it's cut off, but I promise future episodes past this one should be fixed because I don't actually have anything recorded as of now past this. My next recording session I'm gonna do when my wife's gone, and I'll probably do like 2 or 3 hours just to.
Yep, and I'll be along with him. Hopefully, I'll be feeling better at the time.
Now, I don't worry too much about keeping everybody the same level, like at all.
It doesn't matter early on.
Okay, so after the slide, this, when I was a kid, always drove me nuts because for some reason I couldn't get through my head that you go through the door and not climb all the way up the stairs.
And this is supposed to be the second Mako reactor.
Yes.
It's a lot like the first
one.
Well,
the whole concept behind it, you can hear when they talk about it, is that all the reactors are the same because they're standard. All the plates have the same reactors, they're just in different locations. That's why. See, I even understand these weird-looking guys. The seahorses?
They remind me of the Magnetic Warriors.
Oh, come on, Cloud. You gotta do me like that?
How can you miss that?
So, oddly enough, all Barrett's a ranged person, right? But he does have the atomic scissors that are melee for some reason. I always thought that was a weird choice.
And you don't see many people putting him like in the front row to fight anyway, so it's kind of a wasted limit break.
Well, it's a weapon.
Wasted weapon.
Yeah. Ugh, these stupid fucking...
Well, there is a time in the game where you're forced to use Barrett, and you don't really have a need for him to be ranged, so I guess you would use him as a melee fighter. I
kind of keep everybody equipped pretty well, regardless, because it's a 100% run, so I'm picking up their best weapons all the time, whether I use them or not. So if I ever get in, I make sure to equip them. That's actually semi-important, because sometimes you're forced to use a character and you haven't equipped them with anything. I actually get stuck with Ares not being equipped properly when I go through her fighting scene.
Well, it's always good in the Final Fantasy games too. As soon as you get a new, better weapon, equip it as soon as possible. Because,
Oh, the first bit of interesting story.
oh, we'll be quiet on this one.
Well, I mean, we don't have to be quiet. There's no voiceover.
I'm gonna watch it.
Papa. Nice hat, Tifa. Oh, Dad's dead. Now I can dress slutty.
Did Sephiroth do this to you? Show me on the doll where Sephiroth touched you.
Unfortunately, even though that's a little bit interesting, you see it like 3 or 4 times in the game.
Yeah, you won't really figure what we're talking about until later.
It's actually pretty soon. It's one of the first places. It's the first place I go after Fort Condor.
Well, we should have some interesting backgrounds coming up. The Sanctuary should be coming out soon.
Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. I find Ares so damn dull. Like, I just could really care less about her and her story. Just a quick heal up. That's all that was. Oh, you got a little glimpse of my practice files there.
Come on, world map.
Oh, I know. The game is radically different. I mean, you go through like a 2-hour sequence. The
Mako reactors. And
you go through
Shinra.
like 2 or 3 hours of just nonsense until you can get to the meat of the game. Which is, I mean, it's great the first time you play it. I just going through it again. For instance, Neoheart, a speedrunner I watch, he does Final Fantasy VII all the time, and like, it's so funny because like the first disc takes him like 5 hours, then the second disc takes him like an hour and a half, and then the third disc takes him like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, they have so much stuff that they tried to force you to go through in the first disc. And then, like, oh, here's the world map.
Can you believe that these robot guys are not weak to lightning, but the like seahorses are?
Well, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you have the water-based seahorses.
Deadly Waste. That's an item that does poison. That's really good because I need a couple of those before I can fight the serpent in the swamp. Eventually I'll learn that name, but...
We should just really start saying spoiler alert on things.
No, the whole... It's 100% playthrough. The whole thing's a spoiler alert. Not to mention, it's 15 years old. If you don't... If you don't know what happens by now, Jesus. I mean, even just in passing. Like, you can't be a gamer and not know that Ares dies.
Well,
Spoiler alert.
Oh, no. I'm sure people have seen Final Fantasy VII Advent Children at some point in time as well, so...
Oddly enough, I've only seen that one time.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel quite lame because I've seen it a lot of times.
Oh, here we go. Item, but I'm pretty sure you can spot that.
I didn't.
Okay.
No, I'm just
So fuck this part. The same time thing.
kidding.
Look how close I get it. Okay, not the first time. I fuck up.
You're just like, oh, I forgot. What?
But look how close I start getting. Okay, that one's off. I will fully admit I messed up that one because I need that dialogue. Watch. Nope, not good enough.
That looks so close, though.
Not good enough.
You always have to count it down, though.
I am. Still not good enough.
Wow.
Yeah. There we
Oh,
go.
hey.
They have to be within a second.
We're good to go now.
Okay, so I believe that I changed my materia here in a second. For Airbuster. The fight where you do the side attacks. It's the only boss battle where you do that. Okay, a little bit about that battle is that if you hit him in the back, you do critical damage because of a back attack. The problem with that is that he does a counter attack. Now, he has 2 different counter attacks. He has one where he turns around and hits you for crazy damage. There's another one where he just like poops out bullets and it's not so bad. So if you can get him stuck in his loop, which I do, he will only do the back one. And you can beat him pretty easily. And I'll show that once I get past the creepy red dudes.
I like these creepy red dudes.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite enemies. Just
they remind me of what's his face on
Baraka. He reminds me of the mine boss from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, Psychomantis.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my new setup. So I switch, instead of having lightning all, because I'm going against a single boss, not multiple enemies, I switch it to cure all so that Barret and Tifa can cure all at once. And normally I would have grinded more and gave everybody a restore so everybody could do that, but I'm just going to use potions if I need them.
I'm sorry, I zoned off for a minute.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, people. I'm sick.
Well, just watch and see.
Okay. Chi-Man stopped talking, so now I have to fill in.
Oh, here comes President going to die in 15 minutes.
He's very crucial.
Very important boss figure. You know, that's the funny thing. You know, the whole time you're going against Shinra and the Shinra Corporation, that's like the whole base of the game. But really, the Shinra, the Turks, Reno, President Shinra, like none of these people really matter in the story whatsoever when you get down to it.
Unless you're Sephiroth, and then of course everybody knows him.
Right, but he's not Shinra anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it was all for naught.
Well, that always comes down to you get the really cool bad guy character, and you just forget about the rest of the story. It's like, I just want to see that guy again.
Yeah. Now, I will say, even though I'm a big fan of like 10, and I'm a big fan of 8, which people will disagree, and I'm cool with that. I will say that Sephiroth is better than Cypher in every conceivable way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The only thing Cypher has on Sephiroth is a cool scar.
Well, it's that one.
In a better opening scene, that's for damn sure.
It's that one boss that everybody remembers.
Yeah. Okay, here's Airbuster. Like I said, it's a side battle, so there's actually no way to escape from it. And Cloud's on one side. So I just use Bolt. That's, you know, the general thing. I didn't have enough money to buy an extra Bolt, so...
Yeah, you can make... I mean...
Yeah.
You'd be able to...
This guy's easy. You can hold down the attack button and win this battle, but I'm just trying to win it fast.
It's turn-based. I mean, yeah, plenty of opportunity to heal yourself.
Yeah. So the whole back attack critical damage doesn't actually work with magic, which is kind of a bitch. Okay, so he's doing the turnaround, right? So there's the crazy damage. I mean, it's not like super crazy compared to later, but now if you notice, I got him looped. So he's just doing the rear gun. It's RNG whether you get this pattern, but once you get it, it's pretty nice because Barret and Tifa can just whoop up on them with their regular weapons, which do critical damage. If I use spells, which I can't remember whether I'm stupid or not, and use spells, if I use spells, I don't get the critical, but... See, look at that. 218. And then once he goes down to half damage, he no longer can turn because his pneumatics mess it. It's a pretty simple battle, really, but I mean for the second boss.
And a few limit breaks in, you basically ending this boss fight very fast.
Yeah, did you see that I got Tifa's full Yaz?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. Boom. course, it was cut off, but whatever. Like I said, I'll I think this is the end of it. I think that was the last of it because, yeah, 700 damage kind of does that on the low level boss.
Oh no! That was quite dramatic. Right?
There's the Titan Bangle. Now you'll want to not pay attention to what I do, and you'll want to, as soon as you meet Ares and can run with her, equip her with the Titan Bangle and put her in the front row. It'll make the next scenes very... Because I don't want to date Ares, I have to fuck with her the entire time I'm with her. So I have to be mean to her, I have to not save her, make her fight, all kinds of shit like that, so...
Yeah. Who did you say you're going for again? Yuffie?
Yuffie, yeah. I'm going for. I might end up with Tifa.
That's a possibility.
If I don't get the point value I need for Yuffie, then Tifa will be the highest at that point from my calculations.
Look at that Luke Skywalker fall from Cloud City there.
Mainly because some of the dialogue choices don't have only negatives. Like, some of them are like, oh, this one gives you plus Tifa but minus Ares. Since Ares starts with the most points, I'll take that over the opposite. So, oh, and I had to say be strong because that's minus Barrett points.
Here we go. We're about to set up the most legendary background that most everybody remembers, which is Sanctuary.
Where this video ends is, to me, the point of the game where this video ends. The next hour and a half of the game I despise past this video. So video 5, you're going to be able to tell that I just do not like even doing it. It was cool the first time through, getting the dress and all that stuff, but it's just so boring.
You're happy when it's over.
Yeah. So we're in the church. We just met Ares, which I named Aerith, of course, because I'm a hipster. But basically my whole thing right here is I'm just gonna try to be a douchebag, and it's there's a certain pattern you have to do to make it go the fastest, but I always forget it, so every now and again I have to go through dialogue twice and stuff.
And if this is your first time playing through Final Fantasy VII, it doesn't really matter who you end up with towards the end. It's just, I don't know, player preference, really.
Yeah. The only reason I'm going for somebody instead of just answering however is just out of boredom. There's really nothing else for me to do this early in the game. So the dialogue choices I actually manipulate.
I know things seem kind of slow right now, and in the next couple of videos it will be kind of slow. But it will soon pick up, and you'll see why the game was so popular.
Yeah, once I start getting the enemy skills and going after the materia, because I do all the side quests as I do them, as I go through the game. I'm not gonna just go through the story mode and then go through everything extra. I'm doing it as I go, so it'll actually be pretty damn interesting, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever played the game, I've talked about the snake in the swamp a lot, that I have to fight the serpent. When you first play it, you just get on a chocobo and walk right past that part and skip all that. But I get an extra materia, I get 4 enemy skills, I get a bunch of experience in certain items from enemies, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Also, you come up to some really fun worlds, actually. You'll be coming up to Yuffie's hometown, which was always an interesting stage to complete, because it was actually pretty difficult.
Chinatown?
Yeah, Chinatown.
It's just so weird in this world, but it still fits. It's an odd thing. And then the golden saucer was always one of my favorite parts.
Golden saucer. Then you get to go into the grind for the gold chocobo. Getting chocobos, breeding them, racing them.
One of my least favorite things to do, that's for sure.
At least you found a fast way through it. It took me a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty optimized on it now. You should see the 100% run. The speed run for it. It's pretty crazy.
I'll probably look at it. I've been watching so many of those now. Speed runs, and I'm always watching Twitch TV.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm just going to plug something real quick. Speedrunslive.com is awesome.
Yep.
I am doing like 100% runs and stuff because I'm planning on doing speed runs in the future, but I'm trying to get used to spending a lot of time on one game because I'm not very good at that. I usually play like 10 games at once. Speaking of which, I just finished Assassin's Creed 3.
Good to know on a Final Fantasy video.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know.
In my official review for the game, meh.
I don't know. I didn't play it.
The parts where you're a pirate are awesome, but eh. Okay, so here we go. We got shit going on. So, like I said, I forget to equip her properly and stuff, but what's coming up is the scene where you have to... What it's designed for is that you want to save areas, because the first time that you're with her, players tend to feel for her and kind of go after her, because they don't know that you can... She's the obvious love interest. So, you're wanting to save her, and how you do that is you roll barrels and hit the guys. Well, the combination for that is left, up, right. Now, I do it wrong on purpose to piss her off. That's really the purpose of it, is I'm trying to piss her off. See, right here I should have equipped her and changed her order so that she was in front row. So that will cost me later. Time-wise.
Look at these monsters right here.
Yeah. I think, oddly enough, by the looks of them, what do you think they're weak against? Would you guess fire?
I'd say cold.
Yeah, it's fire.
It's fire? Wow.
Yeah, watch this.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Oh, that is definitely costing me.
Oh, I know, 15 damage.
I might as well just skip turns with her.
Well, the thing is he attacks for around 50. She attacks for around 15. They have around 60 health. So, it's...
Well,
and I waste no time. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna... There you go. Okay. Yeah, lightning and fire. Lightning all, and there we go.
She becomes your ultimate support character.
Yeah. Now, so if you notice, I forgot to put the order. I forgot to put her in the front row, so she still attacks really weak. But you can fix that by using the change function mid-fight. To do that, you hit left while you're on attack, and instead of defend, it'll say change. A lot of people don't even know what that does. And what it does is it switches you from back row to front row, and it's permanent, so it's nice.
Yeah.
So I fixed my mistake pretty quickly, but that first fight...
It'll just take a little extra time if you do it in the middle of the fight.
Oh no, I'm sliding!
Eric, no! Ah, fuck it. That's right.
Okay, so you get a choice here. And normally you would just say, like, run. Hold on a minute, and then doing the left, up, down is the best combination because it automatically kills the guys and you don't have to fight. So, like, if you're speed running, you'll do that. But I'm going to piss her off, as you see. I completely miss. Matter of fact, I wish that would hit her because I think that would be kind of funny. So I have to go through 3 fights right here, which they're semi-boring, but I forget that she has spells.
And you just equipped the materia not 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know. But at least I doubled her attack.
I always loved her fight animation, which is let me turn my staff the right way, and then I'm going to jump at you like
like
the person she's coming at will not get that battle sequence. Like, oh man!
Yeah, I love that she flips that staff like 9 times.
Yeah,
and I love how she has the power to make it float, as shown when she does spells, but she doesn't use that for anything. So I have to wait until she runs away. Right here.
You should have dropped it on her.
You can't. You have to wait. Otherwise, it'll just give you a dialogue and it won't let you choose anything. So hold on a minute and then push the barrel. Plop. That was close.
We almost had him this time.
Cloud, what are you doing? I imagine the era sounds like Bane.
That's Cloud, who's been drinking it since 9 in the morning. Like, I've got this. It's like concussion Cloud since he fell from Cloud City. Like Luke Skywalker.
So these are what, like Black Panthers with tentacles coming out their back?
It's the Japanese. I don't know. Why didn't they just put the tail where the tail's supposed to go?
So you think they use these for their porn too?
I'm sure they have.
I mean, it has a tentacle move.
You know all about that.
Yeah, sure.
You tell me about hentai.
I don't think I've actually watched any hentai.
I know I haven't, but I know some people that do. Anyway, we shouldn't be talking about that. If you're under 18,
I don't watch a lot of anime in general. I have nothing against it. I watch very specific ones. Big O, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, bullshit like that. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh my goodness, that's a good one.
I love it though. Spirit Shotgun.
Some Dragon Ball Z.
So there's the third time. So this is the last one. Obviously, I'm gonna hit the guy with the barrel right here. What? How did I miss?
Up, another fight with Ares. Come to think about it, this is really... I don't know about the people watching right now, but these early stages are kind of boring unless you're playing it.
No, they're boring when you play it too.
Yeah.
If you've played more than once, anyway. So here's where I wise up and I realize I can kill him in one shot if I'm not retarded.
Hopefully he will remember this through the next couple of videos so you don't have to sit through.
Well, later it starts being like actually imperative for me to fight. Like right now it's just like, whatever.
You're just hitting buttons. You're not even paying attention to the video. To the game.
Well, a lot of times I have like a movie playing or something like that and I'm watching it. There's nothing important that's going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I get to the world map, shit goes a lot crazier.
Which we should be paying attention to what we're doing, but,
Well, there's not even much in the way of secrets or anything yet. In the next video, there's going to be a lot of that stuff, though. There's going to be a lot of optimizing items and junk like that.
Well, we have the Cloud and Address scene coming in Shinra headquarters.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Shinra headquarters is fun. I actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
And we'll finally hit the world map.
I am getting the Midgard key in this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did it too. You kind of have to if you're doing a 100% run.
Yeah.
Sorry about the sniffle there, folks.
Miniature building! Always bothered me, the size proportions of this.
They did not really study scaling much, did they?
Not in this particular one. Actually, most of them are really good. But, like, Air's house is, like, twice as big as the church that you just climbed in the rafters and shit.
Yeah. It took forever to get to the top of it, but it looks so small on the outside.
Here we go.
Rooftop run. Let's go. He is so nimble.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. We had to set up for that one.
The only reason she's tired is because she had to keep fighting when throwing barrels the wrong way. Okay, so this is actually wrapping up. Once I get to the save point here in the slums, I'm done. It's been pretty fun, and I got more to record, but we'll keep going. This is actually going to be a pretty long... I'm hoping to do about one a week, but we'll see. Some of the videos are going to start getting more complicated, like when I have to do the perfect, you remember the parade route?
Yeah.
Like that. That's going to take a couple of tries, I know, because I'm horrible at it, but...
It seems like these first few videos are going to be kind of us sounding like we're trudging along on the commentary, because there's not really a whole lot going on, even though most people will be watching and going, oh, what do you mean there's not a whole lot?
Well, regardless, I'm having fun, both making them and doing it. I trash talk the beginning of the game only because I've played it a million times.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had fun, guys, so see you next time.
Till next time.